You want to know how I got these gains?
Are we starting?
Yeah, dude.
My fault.
I don't eat candy with razors in it.
Where the white witch is at?
Does this look Halloween enough, dude?
I mean, it looks about as Halloween as the last time we used this pumpkin.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Jacked and Pilled. We are here at the gym again.
We're either at the gym or in each other's bedrooms. I'm telling you that right now.
Today I'm doing lats and buys, and what I've realized over the last few lat workouts, I've had probably a good 3 different lat movements that I've actually been having a really hard time connecting with, so the only logical solution is to switch up exercises today. So I'm gonna play around with that.
Sounds like you're giving up. Sounds like yo ass just don't know how to have a good mind-muscle connection with your lats.
But that's a very real thing that happens when you're using an exercise after a certain amount of time. You do need to switch
You
that
got
exercise
muscle
up.
erectile dysfunction. That's what you got. You can literally just use Blue Chew to get a good pump, by the way.
I bet you could.
I'm hitting chest try today. A little bit of a side delt.
No, dude, just that poor girl, man. She takes a chance, dude. She gives you her
I don't know if it was her
number.
I don't know if it was her.
She probably watches Jacked and Pilled. Who doesn't watch Jacked and Pilled, bro?
Everybody watches.
Bro, I get told all the time. They're like, bro, your YouTube channel's whatever. Everyone tells me all the time.
Bro,
A lot of people are telling me.
biggest YouTube channel with the biggest boys, beautiful boys.
She takes a chance, and then she's gonna watch this episode, and then you just call her big.
I can't deal with front butt. That's my thing.
I think you're just being a coward, dude. You don't think you can handle a big woman.
You don't think I can handle a big woman?
I don't think you could.
Oh, I guarantee you, if Ursula from The Little Mermaid came up and started throwing it back on me, I'm telling you right now, I'm catching it. I don't care if she jumps in the damn air. I'm ready. I'm sturdy with it.
It's crazy to me that out of all the examples you could have used of like a big woman, you choose this animated like half fish.
Yeah, you haven't seen the
I've seen The Little Mermaid, but she's like half fish.
octopus, but like, it's okay. Another example I can give, if the big from my 300-pound Tammy, you know that
Oh,
bro,
Tammy.
I can handle all that, man. Man, I love me some fat white man.
We're sweating. It's time.
It's time to go, man.
We're gonna go.
Bro, you should get like those like piercings, you know, that the hoes get back here. What's that called?
What?
You want to know how I got these gains, Batman?
I ain't never had this much cleavage showing in my damn life. Another thing, today, usually this is behind a paywall, but now this is all for y'all to see.
It's Jacked and Pilled. It's still the Halloween season, and we are doing the most Halloween thing you can even freaking think of, man. We're carving pumpkins.
I'm looking forward to this right here. And to be honest with you, I have zero clue what I'm gonna be carving, but I think we should state what we're dressed as. Yours is a little more obvious than mine. We have Jacked Joker. Then we have me, who is a disappointment to my father. Ooh. Look at all that muffin top. This is all the Crunchwrap Supremes I've been having recently. I frequent Taco Bell quite a bit ever since I started my bulk.
Courtesy of my mom, we got a pumpkin carving kit that we forgot about in our infinite wisdom. So we got to break this thing open because we got to carve the pumpkin. So according to things I've done related to pumpkin carving before, you got to cut the pumpkin open, you got to gut it before you even make up your design. So we got a few things going on right now.
Maybe we should bring the trash can over by us.
Maybe you're right. I already fucking...
Did you already cut yourself?
No, I didn't cut myself. I bent the thing, dude.
Ah.
I thought this is literally what this is made for. I'm too strong. Guess we can't be too loud. My dad's in bed. Shout out, Dad.
Shout out your dad who had to have his poor eyes bleached after he walked out of his room to see me dressed like this.
Oh yeah, what? So my dad walks out of his bedroom to intercept Jacob dressed like this in the hallway, and my dad looks at him and he goes, "F***." So now I get to get all up in this pumpkin's guts.
I definitely didn't make this hole big enough. Oh my god.
Just cut the hole. I guess you're in a bad spot because if you cut the hole bigger, the thing's not gonna fit back on top.
These are scoopers, right? We're supposed to be using these scoopers.
I'm retarded. They're scoopers. They come with two of them. 2 scoopers. I have not carved a pumpkin without adult supervision in my life.
I don't know about you, but my legs are incredibly sweaty now.
Really?
Yeah. I can't tell if you're sweating or if that's just the moist ass paint you have on your face.
Yeah, so I got like cheap paint from Party City, and it's not really drying like I thought it would. It's just super shiny. It's been on my face for a long time.
I feel like this is gonna take a lot longer than we assumed it would. I think I'm gonna be here until like 2 in the morning.
Yeah. It is a Monday night.
I'm going into work tomorrow absolutely exhausted. Jacob, why are you so tired? Why are you so out of it today? Oh, I was dressed as a prostitute over at John's actually.
There is a certain like female aesthetic from early 2000s all the way until probably like 2013 or something, where they portray what they think is an attractive woman, and it's just some like really like rail thin girl.
Some real thin ass cracker.
Some rail thin cracker.
The only real thin cracker that I think I ever really fell for was the live action Daphne. The one with the pterodactyl up the museum.
Ooh! Remember when Shaggy had that movie?
I am more familiar with Jack Shaggy. I think that honestly had a big impact on me and what made me consider start taking PEDs at a young age. He chugged the potion, if you remember, and all of a sudden he grew all these muscles. And I'm sitting there like, if only that was real. And then I yeah, funny to find out.
You know, this is actually a good topic we should get into, I feel like, about steroid and PED usage. Whether we will decide to take the step to be enhanced or just stay natural. My stance as of right now, and I don't think it's ever going to change, I will never touch PEDs or anything like that. And it's not some kind of moral grandstanding kind of deal. It's just the ramifications of what that can possibly do to your body is just so severe. I have a few off the top of my head that I can mention. One being sleep apnea, which some people might not think of, but I can even use myself as an example. As a natural guy, I ballooned up to 235 peak bulk, and that itself, holding that much mass on my body, was really hard for me. My sleep quality really went down. What are you looking for?
The top of my pumpkin.
Did you throw it away?
Oh, there's no chance I gotta dig through that right
You gotta dig through it, bro.
Oh, for the love of God.
You're digging through pumpkin and my dad's bloody spit loogies.
Oh, there it is.
There it is, so you threw it away.
Alright, as you were saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues that come with it. Even at a natural 235, that really was a lot for me. And I just couldn't imagine throwing on even more mass with the assistance of PEDs. A few other downsides, right? High blood pressure being a huge deal. Really big thing you got to worry about, because like strokes already run in my family, aneurysms run in my family. I'm not playing around with that, hell no. And then there's like the psychological downsides to it as well. If we've all seen that one Dr. Mike video or that Dr. Mike short on YouTube where you're constantly thinking about violence, or you're abnormally aggressive, you're constantly anxious. I'm not negative, but I can be emotionally fragile sometimes, and I have no business being affected by PEDs in that way. The fifth one would be an enlarged heart, right? Because that's also a very big deal. Because you hear about all these different IFBB pros that have their enlarged heart, maybe died of a heart attack or something like that. It's a very real thing that happens because as you put on a lot of muscle mass, your heart is also going to experience hypertrophy in the same way that your muscles do. Straight up, ventricular hypertrophy is what I believe it's called. I hope I'm not wrong. So I'm just thinking for every big name pro who has died of a heart attack, think of how many non-famous people there are that have died of the same thing. It can just very, very easily destroy your body, totally mess up your natural hormones too. I know people who are gonna have to be on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, for the rest of their lives because they mess with PEDs. Not a good idea.
After that yap session of a whole bunch of nonsense and bullshit you shouldn't listen to, I do not advise, nor would I ever advise anybody take PEDs except for myself. Why is that? Because I'm not trying to live until I'm like 80 or like 100. I might die a lot sooner than that if I'm not smart about it, but overall, nothing is better than looking in the mirror and thinking to yourself, yeah, I'm gonna die soon, but at least my coffin's gonna be wide, you know what I'm saying? One of my favorite things about taking steroids is something that you actually mentioned as a negative, which is taking TRT for the rest of your life. That sounds awesome. That just means I'm gonna be abnormally jacked for as long as I may live, which is probably gonna be until maybe 35.
Not good.
Not good.
You know what? There's a very real thing. It's kind of an internet meme, but me and you both know somebody. Shout out Matthew, who has talked about how, and I think he's like half joking, kind of. We gotta have Matthew on the show one day. Matthew, I'm gonna find a picture overlay just to describe what Matthew looks like.
Yeah, bro, one of the broccoli-haired freaks that infest the gym like rats.
But he's like a really good dude, and he is pretty jacked. I will give him that.
Yeah,
Matthew actually has a really great physique. And Matthew's only like, I think 17 or something like that. And I looked nothing like that at 17, so good for Matthew. But one thing that Matthew like half jokingly said is, man, honestly, man, I'm gonna crash my natural test so that my doctor is gonna let me go on TRT.
Which, solid strategy.
No, it's not a good strategy.
Solid strategy.
I want my hormones to be able to work like normal as I get older.
I want kids and a happy family, and I want to be able to be mentally there for them.
Or just there.
What do you want to be alive for? To be with your husband?
Oh.
Oh! I just called you gay.
It's just so funny that you're calling me right now. You're wearing a fucking crop top, which I have no problem with it, dude. I think this is my bisexual awakening tonight.
It's just...
That short-circuited my brain just now because that's what I wake up to every day. Yeah, so now what we actually got to do is look up ideas for pumpkins because we got this far.
Just look up overall pumpkin carving instead of just gym pumpkin carving. I feel
like that shit is too hard. I feel like I am not capable of that.
Yeah.
We truly did have the idea to do like gym related things, but it's just, I'm not an artist. Getting this cleaned out and carved was a challenge enough.
We should probably get markers to trace out what we're going to carve eventually.
Fucking not, dude. You gotta be intentional with it. Yeah, you want markers to plan ahead, bro? So do you have a marker to like draw a picture of the set you're gonna do or the exercise you're gonna do when you go and do the gym, dude? You just go in there and you do it. Look at that. This is the start of something big, dude.
Oh, solid. Solid. Now that man can cut triangles.
See, now we're both getting really quiet because we're really trying to focus on what we're doing here.
Now, how do I make this mouth obviously sped?
Do like a normal like smile without the jagged edges and just have like one tooth coming down, one square tooth.
I just shivved up my pumpkin shit.
What'd you do?
Welcome to London.
You know what? That's not bad, dude. I like it.
I got an inclusive pumpkin. I have people who are born with deformities in mind.
Jacob has a neurodivergent pumpkin. Man, you can tell that I like started to rush on this half of the pumpkin.
I feel like something's missing on this guy, besides a few chromosomes.
This was not bad. Can I see your phone light real quick? There we go. That's not bad, bro. Let's look
I
at
didn't
that.
expect you to just place the phone in there. I thought it was gonna hover.
That's
I thought you were gonna hold on to it.
Dude, that's a good pumpkin right there.
Yeah, nice pumpkin. Now I gotta clean off my phone of your pumpkin's insides.
Dude, we both know that there have been worse things to touch this phone.
Bro, for the record, my peener stays behind my phone during special me time. Oh yeah, look at that, man. Look at that.
Yo, one thing, yeah, that's good, dude.
Special little guy. My artistic vision has come to life.
Hell yeah.
Do you have like a do-rag laying around somewhere?
What makes you think that I own a fucking do-rag, bro?
I don't know, you're darker than I am.
I am darker than you if I tan, but I haven't done that forever.
Okay.
You are right now more pigmented than me.
Alright, Guinea.
Yeah, all it takes is one bad day, dude. They ought to make a joke where he's like Italian, dude.
And I thought they could make him more evil.
Hey, dude, that's not nice. You know, my grandma is one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life.
What time is it, by the way? Yep, I know.
You're the jerk off with the phone with the built-in watch on it.
There's the real you.
Hey, you're the jerk off. That's my male air right there. Hey, I'm carving here.
I'm about adding a teardrop to this guy, so he's a murderous.
These sweat stains are so bad. Oh, you gotta get some light on me, bro. You don't even realize
I see it.
Come here, I'll show you something you haven't seen. Because this is what happens when a man goes to work. A man starts to sweat. Can I use your phone as a flashlight real quick to find other flashlights? What may make it better if you roll that shit up a little more. Show some more skin. You got interesting build, dude.
What does that mean?
Dude, my posing stamina sucks.